the maize is bountiful, so we get a lot of that. And then the whole crop just, I think we made about 350,000 off 2 or 3 fields last year, and it was like, okay, the fields weren't ideal. The pH balance was off, the nitrogen was low, but even then it wasn't a particularly good yield, even if taking that into account. And it's a lot of work. And the other reason I did it was because we didn't have a regular harvester to actually harvest grains. So when the only thing you have is a forage harvester, the only thing you can do is create forage, and obviously whole crop silage or maize. But now that we picked up a harvester last year and a folding header, we're much better set up this year to do grain crops, and so that's the direction this farm is taking. We'll be doing some arable, we'll still be doing a lot of silage with the maize and the grass, and hopefully before too long we will be looking at building a cow shed and getting some cows in. And that might be what I use the money for right about now, is to just get the farmyard sheds built so that we have some storage. I'm going to knock down the big maintenance shed and put in a smaller one. Something that we drive into, we can maintain a couple of pieces of equipment in there, because the one we have, when you open the maintenance option, is basically here's a full list of everything in this shed, which thing do you want to fix, and it can be difficult tracking down exactly which weights on the front, which tractor that you feel the need to maintain, and I don't want to have to click through all of them. So just being able to drive a piece of equipment that needs maintenance into a shed and have just that piece of equipment show up as when you choose to maintain things is just a little bit easier. Plus it won't take as much room. And then I can have a bigger barn that we can drive tractors and harvesters into, and they won't be queued up behind each other, and thus I've got to move half the tractors out in order to get to the Merlot. Don't really want to have to do that. So if I can have them all at least parked up so that I can pick any one vehicle and just drive off with it, that would be a good thing. So once we've finished spraying, maybe that's what I will look at doing for the rest of today. What is the time? It's 9:30, so we've only been going for about an hour. Yeah, about an hour. This is approximately north. I may also slap GPS on a couple of things, like I don't know if I'd bother with the Zerion. But I think this tractor could use it. I think the Axion could use it. And they are modern tractors, so it would fit well with the sort of attachments you would find on them both. Oh, also 2 Valtra Qs came up and a Valtra T, which is the biggest one. they were fairly basic models, so no reverse steering, no front loader attachers or anything like that, which is fine. I think we've moved away from needing a tractor that can do reverse steering and anything else like that. New mod this week, CMT Software has released a Zerion 4500-5000 model, which I have added to the mod list for this game save. So we might end up with a big Zerion. His models, I think, are earlier in the 2010s, sort of 2012, 2016 sort of age range, rather than the brand new modern ones. He has set it up so that if you are running guidance steering GPS, if you pay for it, it'll put a little dome on the roof of the tractor and a little a little GPS screen inside the tractor, which is a nice touch. Being an older model of Zerion, the tracked option, TerraTrack, whatever it is, it's not a TerraTrack, because Class had to come up with a different form of track system for the Zerion because it's four-wheel steering. On the Class 900 Axion TerraTrack model, the tracks are fixed. Two-wheel rather than the sort of three-wheel triangular track setup of things like the Case or the New Holland, which are one and the same thing technically. But yeah, they had to come up with a different mechanism for their track system because all four wheels steer. So that wouldn't be an option if we got hold of one of those. And one of those did come up for sale as well over the winter. It's like so many things. And I have 600,000 money and I haven't spent any of it for a change, which is possibly a little unusual for me. I think, what else have I done this week? I did watch a game series. Oh, The Crust. And we have finished work. No, that's not we have finished work. That is the Axion has finished work. So could go jump over there. There we are. We'll delete the thing. We will get paid because I like getting paid. Getting paid is a good thing. We have completed cultivation. You've got to be kidding me. What, that? 3%. Okay. Like I said, it's going to be a close one. So 86. We'll go set this guy up on number 86, which is south of us by the looks of it. 85, 84, 83, 86. So, oh, it's the next field down below the one we already own. Nice. So yes, what was I saying before I got distracted? Yes, so Class Axions, Zerions, there's a few vouchers, as I said. They had the yellow. sugar beet harvesters. Oh, don't tell me there isn't an entrance here. Oh, that so much sucks. I think I can go down to the end here, turn right, turn right. Otherwise, this is going to be a scenic route, I guess. This is worrying. I'm not sure this path clears the other side of this field, which may be unfortunate. I wonder if 54 or 55 needs cultivating. We could do that. Oh, this might not be too bad. Nice. Or not nice. No, we're going to run out of... No, we're not going to run out of road. Okay. Of course, I did forget, you can... what was it? Cavalier Roy did update the... this is the field I want to do, isn't it? Yeah, 86. Well, howdy there. That was kind of awesome. But yeah, he updated the routes on the map so that if you don't know how to get to a place, it doesn't matter. Just tell the worker to go there and it will do it for you. Which is very convenient. Alrighty, I'll stick you there. We are a little low on diesel, so I'm going to have to refuel this once we do this job. I think we should make it though. Okay, so I have to take this thing back to the store, and the weight is broken. The tractor could use with a little, maybe we'll run through the service bay while we do this as well. Get the tractor repaired, get the weight repaired, and maybe the sprayer just while we're at it. Oh, there was the big self-propelled Hardy sprayer came up. I think maybe I was wondering about that. What I could do is get the Hardy spray. You can put the Azaria scanners on it, and use that instead of this kit. We could then sell the John Deere tank, but I'd keep the 7720S. Probably put some bigger tyres on it. Maybe not, and use it as a field tractor to complement the Axion 870. Although, as I pointed out already, that is becoming a struggle since our big planters are all big and planty, and the only thing that will... Oh, no. The only thing that will run them reliably is the Axion, not the Zerion, which maybe we need to. Maybe I just need a big tractor to complement the Zerion now. Okay, button 19 refills. I just don't know which one button 19 is. So what I'm going to do here is look up button 19. Well, that should be that button there. Really? Yeah, that's... Maybe if I push that button. No. Okay. press the R button. Oh, it's not. Do I need it on the other side? Maybe I need it on the other side. I'll figure this out. The loading mechanism is on the left, so maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, there we go. Ah, button 19 does refill it. But only if you're in a refill. Okay, so if there is a thing in the refill area, then the button that turns the thing on and off is also the one that fills it, for some reason. But if there's nothing in range, then, so if I'm not in the refill area of a thing and I push button 19, it was coming up and telling me that you need to unfold the piece of equipment in order to make it work. Anyway, tractor's fixed, sprayer's fixed. Let's get this down to back to that field and finish it off. That's a little bit annoying. Also, let's finish my tea. Don't drink and drive, children. It's not a good plan. So, I might fill up with diesel as well while we're at it. How's the Zerion is at 23% of a tank. I do have about 1,000 litres on the farm, but hey, we're down by the gas station, so maybe this is an opportunity to not necessarily use the farm supply when I don't have to. Oh, there was also the little open frame JCB skid steer also came up for sale, which I looked at and thought, I did enjoy that, but we have the Merlot. There was a class telehandler came up for sale. Lots of interesting things where it's sort of we were almost at a point of, if I didn't already have something, this winter was a really good time to find seeders and all the things, tractors and stuff that wouldn't have been that bad and add to the farm if we were in a less well off state. Oops. That is now on. Should be able to get this 3% done. Yes, I'm not sure what else. Oh, there we go. Contract complete. I don't think I intend to buy this field. It's a little bit far out, isn't it? So I may just go with what we have here. But again, the Hardy sprayer was about 200,000 new or used, so not really piece of equipment I could justify. Crop protection. This one. Yeah, that's like 250,000 at half price almost. But 9,000 litres of stuff. It does do herbicide and thing, but it can't do spot spray. That one does the same, and again, oh, that does weed spot spraying, but doesn't have the Azaria Pro crop sensors. So you almost want this one to do weed spraying, and then this one to do, or this one to do the fertilization. This one's a little bit cheaper, smaller little tankage, 36 meters, 48.5 meters. That's big. And then there's the New Holland, which does the weed spot spray, doesn't do the stuff, the Azaria Pro. So yeah, you pays your money, you takes your choice on those. What else did we come up with? There was Sugar Beet Technology, this one, the Panther, I can't remember if it was Panther 2 or the Tiger 6S, but one of those two. It wasn't, certainly wasn't the Grimmy. Again, good stuff. Wasn't any... Oh, there was the Grape Technology. This thing came up, which that does fertilization, weed spray and harvesting. It's kind of cool. I think Millennial Farmer on his trip down to California winter before last saw one of those in action, or on the front lines, should we say. Harvesters there. Oh, there was the truck. This one, the F16 Globetrotter, 50,000. I could have bought one of those. And then we already saw that one. But yeah, it was. I kind of thinking I might like a semi. Because if we get a semi, then I can get some of the semi-trailers, tanks and what have you, and do faster haulage than I can do with the Zerion, which is my main haulage vehicle at the moment. Okay, I think I want to turn left here. Maybe I want to go straight. No, I want to go straight because I own this field right in front of us. So that's the field we just mulched. And now needs to be prepared for seeding. I think for the most part it's fine as it sits. It might need a top off of nitrogen, but it really depends what crop we throw into it. I think as far as lime is concerned, it's close enough that it doesn't matter. Guess we could jump out since this field here is the one I want to do next. So this field here has, oh no, it has bad pH. Oh no. We should come back with the pH wagon. But the nitrogen is 145. This field here, nitrogen is at 0.5. So definitely needs a whole injection of fertilizer in this field. At 145, a lot of crops will actually work. It would just mean running over it with the crop sensors on and just tidying up the coverage. Whoops. But that field is definitely going to need some, what's the word for it? Some attention. So if I throw some lime down on it, and then we have to wait till April before I can plant anything in it, and then we plant it we wait till May, we weed it, we do the other thing to it. What's the other thing? Fertilize, top off fertilizing, which may or may not be a big thing that it needs. Okay, I think I'm gonna back this into the corner, just because it makes it easier to drive straight down the edge again. Okay, there you go. So, coverage on this field is definitely needed. I may just I'll drop this tank at the farm, we'll unload it into the fertilizer tank, just so it's empty, and we do need to take it back to the store at some point and pick up the rest of the fertilizer that we have down there. However, there's probably going to be fertilization contracts coming up either April or May that we'll be able to run down to the store empty and just grab what we have sitting in the lot there. Later on in the year. I probably shouldn't leave things there, but I have. Then what else have we